keeps going in and out here, so it's been doing this every time I stream, so let me just try to figure this out here before I start anyways. Okay guys, I think we are just about ready to start here. Got my Photoshop opened. Alright, so we're gonna draw something random, some random horror art. And this should be kind of interesting. So I got this idea in my mind to draw out some kind of random demon, I think. Just kind of like what I did last time. Let's see what happens. Alright. Let's begin. Make sure I got my chat open here too. Okay. start off with the face here. We're just gonna go with this rough red design like I usually do, just as like a basic skeleton, and then we'll draw over top of that their line work. Yeah, this isn't paper drawing there. This is all done digitally. I am drawing on a digital drawing pad right now. You know what, I'm going to go with a bit more of a skinnier kind of look here with this thing. Yeah, look at our lovely little friend here. This creepy guy. And if you want to wake up with this face. Or do you? this guy. It's kind of interesting looking, isn't he? Nice. Wondering what you peeps think of this so far? Yay or nay on the design? Is he spooky enough for you or what? That's right, folks. Is that a yay or an A? And be honest. You guys think I should change up the design, do something else? If you guys got ideas on something horror that you want to see me draw out, let me know. I need to go get my coffee, which I completely forgot. Oh god. How could I do something so horrible as forget my own coffee? My own coffee? No! Actually, yeah, seriously, do you want to go get it, guys? So I'll be right back. But yes, when I come back, I will read and see if anyone has given me any suggestions, if that's a yay or an A. Yay or nay? Oh, coffee. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Oh, that's what I needed. Well, I do appreciate y'all being here anyways, even if you're not talking. I guess I'll just go ahead and work on this bad boy. is a little bit different. I think it would actually look scarier. going on, Mike? Glad to have you come on in, man. Definitely down to play some Mario Kart soon there, Mike. In fact, I'll probably rip a couple of rounds after the stream. I know this picture won't take too long to finish anyways, it's just a little random horror art I'm doing here. So, just for fun. Well, and it is the season. Okay. Coffee for the win. Yes. Coffee for the win. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Coffee for life. Yeah, he's kind of a spooky looking little dude, isn't he? Not really something you'd want to come across, I think. Or maybe you would. Let's center him out a little more. Oh, now it's out of control. See that? No hands. Okay. Yeah. Go there. 1 second here for it. Coffee refill. Give me a yay or nay on that so far, guys. I'll be right back. Coffee refill time. Yeah. Oh yeah. Looks like I'm going without coffee because this time I got me something a little bit more delicious. Hell yeah! Alright, here we go. Oh, it's as delicious as it looks. Oh man. That is the bombs. Right there, actually. That is so good. Okay. Well, people, we'll finish this guy up here. So, Mr. Spooky Man, or thing, or whatever you are. Okay, let's this. get some base color in here for this guy. What I'm going to do is take a bit of color, green, and just this way I'll be able to see this color a lot more. See if I'm missing any areas or not too. Start off with this and I'll go to the edges. More delicate. Is my coloring good? Hey, what's going on there, Nicole? Yeah, Mike, I decided no mouth on the guy. As you can tell from the original little sketch I was drawing out at the beginning of it, I was going to have a mouth. Let me just eliminate this and this. But yeah, if you can see right there, I was going to have a mouth on there. I didn't really have a whole lot of people in chat, but I guess for whoever was there, didn't give any suggestions. I was asking if people wanted it to be different, if they liked it, or whatever, and I just kind of went with whatever at that point. Did whatever I wanted. So I decided no mouth, because no mouth can be extremely creepy. I don't know, it just has a real demonic look to it. You know what I'm saying? Half asleep there? Did you have a long night there, Nicole? Spirits keeping you up? Our dog Miska, every once in a while, I shouldn't say every once in a while, actually every single day and every single night, will always look down at the hallway and start barking. And that's where the room is where we always record a lot of our EVPs. Whenever we start getting some crazy activity in here, we'll start doing some spirit box sessions and of course start recording and see what the hell's going on. But we haven't been followed home for quite some time now. And we do have a friend that's a Wiccan, so that's really cool too, that she knows she knows a lot of incantations, that protection spells and whatnot, you know what I mean? And I know not everyone believes in that stuff, but I do to quite an extent, you know what I mean? Very open-minded about that stuff, so I think that's really cool that as soon as she had done that, we haven't been followed home. I mean, we always tell the spirits, you cannot follow us, you cannot attach yourself to us or anything that we own or anything, but it seems like sometimes they don't like to listen. Sometimes they like to just do what they want to do, and that's it. But it is really neat to have Rocks with us, who is she's the Wiccan. She can feel out a lot of the energy just walking up to the place. even more so than I can. And I'm pretty sensitive to this stuff, but not to that kind of level. So. Oh, he actually did keep her up. That was a joke. Oh no. One particular wanted to have a full-blown conversation with someone. Oh no. That's not good. See, you seem really sensitive towards it too, so you probably pick up a lot of residual energy left in places. Stuff that most people probably wouldn't actually be able to pick up. That's interesting. That's actually really, really cool. I used to try to train my mind, reading off books and looking online, figuring out how to open up your chakras and everything so you can become more into the spirit world and everything. But I ended up not doing that anymore because things were going pretty bad for me. It's also when I started experiencing sleep paralysis, and that wasn't fun at all. Well, mind you, having practiced some of those techniques and stuff, meditation and whatnot, I can't meditate nowadays. My life's too stressful. I can't do it. It sucks. I sit there and try to meditate. Next thing you know, I'm like, okay, no, I gotta go do something. Yeah, gotta go do something. Gotta do something. I'm really ashamed, but I used to be able to sit there and be able to meditate and like half an hour, 40 minutes. Sometimes I used to be able to do it for an hour at one point. But I was so in tune with the other side. Yeah, bad things were happening, and the sleep paralysis was not fun there too. Though, mind you, I was saying I use one of those techniques during sleep paralysis, and I broke out of it, out of mid-sleep paralysis. Which is kind of strange, because isn't that supposed to be, aren't you supposed to be asleep, actually, for that, right? Isn't that supposed to be all hallucinations? Which, I don't believe it is. It doesn't make any sense why everyone's having the same sort of hallucinations there, and why that's even in the human brain anyways, right? There's got to be something more to that. There has to be. And based off of my experience with sleep paralysis, and especially the one of me breaking out of it, I mean, that's my own personal, I can put down my own personal notes of saying, sleep paralysis, real, very real. That experience a demonic force. Yes. Do I remember what that demonic force felt like? Unfortunately. Unfortunately, I do. Oh, wow, you really do, huh? That's awesome. Wow. That's amazing. So you're that in tune with them. Wow, that's actually amazing. I know my mother, she always talks about the paranormal stuff. No wonder I'm so into it too. Of course, my father, he's a little, I mean, he believes in it to an extent, even though he's experienced quite a large amount of it. For him, it's kind of more, well, I experienced something, I don't know what it is, and I ain't gonna put a name to it, right? So, and that's totally understandable too. I get it. Because it's true. I guess for him, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think sometimes it's a hard pill to swallow too, right? To say ghosts are real. I've been denying it my whole entire life, but yes, ghosts are real. It's like, well, I don't know. Until you actually swallow that pill and say, well, it is evident to me, and I don't care if anyone else believes it or not, then a lot of times it's going to be up in the air. So it doesn't matter what kind of evidence is proven to them or what they are even seeing or experiencing. Sometimes they'll try to put some sort of, I guess, logic to it, right? Which would sometimes it's a little silly because it really doesn't make any sense. I mean, my own mother had experienced when I was at the age of 3, an orb flying in my room all the time, and I would always wake up crying. She'd come into my room, a little 3-year-old kid, and she'd say that I would talk about this little boy who would go to the end of my bed, creepy as that, right? And he'd want to play with my toys, and then apparently I would also see this little boy and a man walking together and down the hallway and holding hands together and stuff. Man, and I forgot about all this stuff until she started telling me, and then it all started to come back to me, and you start having flashbacks, and I went, "Oh no, that is terrifying. I don't want to think about that." That's amazing. I'd, you know, what would be really cool too is to jump up on a panel with you sometime there to get Jen in there, because I know she's right into it, and she'd definitely be, she definitely has some cool questions, and especially Rocks, actually, the Wiccan that, that I know. I'm sure you guys would probably have a really awesome conversation. I keep trying to push her to get their channel going. I'm saying her and her boyfriend, what's his, goes by King. I don't know if I'll give his actual name out, but yeah, it goes by King. But yeah, I'm trying to push them to get their own channel out, because they love doing all this paranormal stuff with us, and they're so in tune with it. They live in an old, oh my god, what is it? Oh, now I'm starting to forget what kind of history is attached to that place. What was it before? You know, I'm starting to forget. That's so funny. It's on the tip of my tongue, and it'll probably come to me off the stream, and then I'm going to be so tempted to just go to one of your videos and just type it out to you, and you probably won't understand it. Or maybe you will. I hate that when you have something in you know exactly what it is, and it's right in your head, but the words just they don't want to come out. They don't want to come out. Blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Mom. Wow, that's amazing. You know what? I'm really curious on your thoughts on a lot of the stuff that goes on with my own apartment. I mean, I should ask you, like, even personally, just right now, because there has been an entity, and it claims to be called Bob, right? And every time we use the spirit box, most of the time, generally, it says Bob, Bob, demon, and it says there's all these other voices that come through. Now, Rocks, when she's come here, she said there's a lot of talking going on down that hallway over there. And she's like, now there's no demons. Demons cannot come in my presence. They're not allowed to. She's like, but I'll just say, like, there has been some bad stuff that has gone on in here before. And based off some of the messages we've received during the spirit box, I'm sort of, I don't know, right? I mean, I hear so many different voices coming through. I hear a Wayne, and he sounds really angry with a lot of the other females that come through here. And then Bob has been coming through, and Bob comes through almost everywhere that we go, right? It's as if Bob follows us. Bob claims to be a demon. Bob has no demonic presence attached to him or it or whatever, right? There's been no, unless Bob's trying to feed off fear, and because we don't show him any of that fear, it's only very minimal. I have no idea, right? A walkthrough, yeah. I should definitely, you know what, maybe, because me and Jen are probably going to be going to the abandoned farmhouse tonight. I don't know if you've seen that video. Oh, that's a creepy place. That is our scariest video yet. And then, you know, we're not going to go and fake anything, so it's not like we're going to bring out a super banger video every single exploration, be like, oh look, we got chased out, this happened or this happened, right? A lot of times things don't happen, right? I mean, the last one there, it was just an abandoned little shack. It was kind of cool. The only craziest thing that happened in there is during the Spirit Box session. Well, two things happened. One, there was Beelzebub came through. It said Beelzebub. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, I've never heard that come through on the Spirit Box before, so that was pretty strange. I had to re-listen to that multiple times to be like, is that what it's saying? And I'm pretty damn sure. I mean, if somebody can tell me that no, it's close, but it's saying this, I mean, that'd be awesome. Just be like, okay, I wasn't contacting Satan at this point. Thank you. You know what I mean? um, but yeah, the farmhouse. That's something else. So we might be going back there tonight, and if we do, we'll obviously do a video, but we may even go live. The only problem with going live there is I tried to do it last time and the connection kept cutting out. It's right in the middle of nowhere, so it's no wonder, you know what I mean? Um, but it is, I don't know why everybody just left. They left everything there, and it's really creepy. The messages that we got, something about somebody got shot in the neck, and then we saw this shotgun. I don't know if it was a shotgun case, but some sort of a open gun case there. And then there was all this bloody looking nastiness in the freezer. I mean, not to say it was a body, that could have just been leftover meat product. Most likely is leftover meat product in the freezer. It's just weird that there's this board kind of coming down and clamping it down, I guess, as if whoever, before they left, for some other reason, they was like, oh, we don't want anyone to come here, but we're going to leave everything else. I mean, I don't know. It's the strangest thing. It's the weirdest place. You get the weirdest energy off of it. When I first went during the day, I didn't really feel anything, right? But I'm only so sensitive towards that stuff anyways, you know what I mean? I think I closed myself off a long time ago for good reasons. If I don't really know what I'm doing so much, I mean, you can look in books all you want, but when you start experiencing that stuff and it turns sour, maybe it's time to stop, and that's exactly what I did, right? I knew it was not smart for me to keep on going at that point, because I was pretty much pushing the limits, and who knows if I would even be here today at that point. It's pretty crazy. What's in the box? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I know people hear different things. It's true. It is hard to decipher sometimes. Some of the EVPs you get though are clear as day, and those ones, they really stand out. Those are the golden ones. Those are the ones that we all love to get and seek out. So I guess for you, um, doing a lot of these paranormal investigations must be more of because you experience it on a daily basis. I mean, you experience it as a part of your daily life all the time, right? So for you, I think, I mean, this is just me, and I'm just asking, do you do a lot of these paranormal investigations to kind of say, you know what, I experience this stuff and I'm not crazy per se, like I know some people like to call us. I want to be able to document this stuff, and if I can prove it, any of what I see and experience, I will. And I'd like other people who are genuinely interested in this stuff kind of tag along for the ride as well. Because for me, I started doing this all because our apartment started having all this activity. Now, I mind you, I'd always wanted to go and do all this urban exploring and everything, but I just never, for some other reason, I never did in the past, and sort of up in the air of what I wanted to do with my life in general too. So I guess I wasn't really thinking too much about going out and finding a bunch of spooky abandoned places at the time. Mind you, I always loved watching videos of it. Okay, I think I need to get a name for this guy here. I think he should be somebody's mascot. Look at him. Put a little party hat on him or something. No. Okay. Wow, that's incredible. So if me and Jen are successful and can do a little ghost tour next year, if we come into your region there, I think that'd be pretty amazing to do a little collab. I just hope I don't bring Bob with me. Oh, Bob's not even around at that point. Let's give some highlights in here. Just light little highlights. Nothing too fancy. You obviously see where our light reflection is hitting here, so I'll bounce it off of there. Yeah, there we go. It's looking better already. A little better. More shine on there. There too. I think our creepy dude is looking all right. Yeah. Well, looks like we might be missing an area. Yes, we are. Right there. Let's fill that in really quick, and then I'm going to take a look back at the chat. It's just... some black in there. That works. So yeah, this doesn't look like something from a nightmare, does it? Zeke. He does look like a Zeke, doesn't he? Zeke. Yeah. And I think we'll give him a... Should we come up background? Nah, maybe not yet. Maybe he'll just get a white background for now. Until I decide what I want to do with them. There you go, pal. Oh, maybe I'll give you something a little more fancier than that. Maybe we'll do a gradient one here. Okay, here we go. Oh, did I do it the right? Oh, I did it the wrong way. Yeah, there we are. And we'll take, let's mark about the name in there. Now I can't see your name down there, Zeke. Damn it. Fine, I'll have to, I'll just, I'll make it look fancy. Right, we're gonna go with the fancy look. Maybe we're gonna go with red. Oh man, OBS, you suck. Jenna's actually at work right now, so yeah, I guess she's on break. I think I gotta give this guy some glowing red eyes. I don't know why that connection keeps going out here on my OBS. It's really strange. Really odd. But, okay, let's see here. We want this opacity down. We'll go boom and boom. Oh, you're so pretty, Zeke. You know, I actually do kind of like the look of him. And I almost feel like with the way it's drawn here, see over here, this is obviously way bigger than that. If I were to be more picky, I probably would go in and fix this and, you know, extend it out, make it more proportional. But at the same time, I almost like it like that for some reason. I just feel like he's disfigured, you know what I mean? And that if we were to see the full entire image of what he looks like, I almost feel like one side of him, or just different parts of him are just kind of disfigured and weird, but like lanky as well, like really tall. You know what I mean? Um, it might be even really creepy if he sort of is so tall that if he's creeping around in a building, he may need to hunch down a little bit. You know what I mean? It's kind of creepy. And it feels like it's such a basic design, but I don't know. There's something. I guess there's something sort of complicated and unique with it at the same time that I don't think I really understood when I was first drawing it out until now that I'm looking at it. Right. I mean, that does actually look like it could be its own character in something, right? Whether it be a villain or whatever. Probably villain. I don't think, unless I were to redesign Darkworld, you know, it's not gonna happen. No, but it looks kind of cool though. I'm actually kind of surprised with that look. It's kind of neat. It's kind of creepy. It could, yeah, it could just definitely be used for something. I'm not sure what, but well, I think what I'll do quickly, guys, is maybe I'll show you all what I'm kind of working on with the paranormal stuff. Because I'm actually doing a little bit of an animation. Yes, that's me. That is me. Oh, me animated. It's funny. Okay, so I'll be doing a little animated intro, just for fun. I think it'll be kind of unique for our channel too, just because we have the capability of doing it. So why not? You know what I mean? Yeah. So usually I wear the red bandana. I know I haven't been lately, but that's okay. But yeah, this is sort of like the usual look that we got going on for us, and we had decided to draw the cartoons out. So this will be pretty funny. It's going to be me starting off like this. I'll be turning my head, right? Just a bit of the animation in the progress, right? And then we're going to come into a close-up shot, right? It's going to start zooming in on the eyes, kind of like this, right? The face is going to turn all the way this direction over here, right? You can see my flashlight going on, I guess. Looking around, getting all freaked out and everything. And then you're going to see Jen bump into the back of me, and my eyes are going to go really wide like this. Get all freaked out and look over, and Jen will get freaked out too, and we'll be like, it's just me, it's just me. And until something comes up behind us and starts tapping us on the shoulders, and then trying to decide if me and Jen are going to be just looking at each other and then have our faces go completely white and we freak out, or if we actually look up and see the ghost behind us. But either way, it'll be pretty funny. I think it'll just be a sort of a silly little introduction, and I think people will get a little crack out of it too, you know. Yeah, you think that'll be a good idea? Jen and Rain's animated ghost hunting adventures. So yeah. Yeah, so I'll definitely do it. I mean, if you guys want me to even start working on this animation on stream too, I can do that, because clearly I've been doing it off. So if you guys do want to see this whole progress get done, I could probably do that for you guys. If you want to see how I animate my shit. But we'll go back, take a look at Zeke here before we jump off stream. Because Mike... Oh, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find it. Hold on. Me and Michael Hughes gotta play some Wii U. Gotta go do some Mario Kart. Yes, we're talking Mario Kart. The one, the only game that will actually piss you off. No, it's fun, but obviously it's unfair. It's bumper carts. I mean, how could it be fair, right? You could be in first place, about to win, and then you get hit by a red shell, and then you get hit by a bomb, and then everything else, and then you wind up in 12th place. But I think that's just the whole bumper card aspect added in there to it. Actually, I think that's kind of what makes it more fun, isn't it? And before I jump off, I actually want to try something else with this lettering quickly. Oh, that's sick. I don't like that, though. Yeah, sometimes you can get some really awesome stuff just by doing stuff like that. Playing around with their filters. And you can get some awesome, awesome looks. Yeah, that's kind of cool how it just, yeah, it sort of pops it a little more there, doesn't it? kind of like that. And you can also play around with it, right? I mean, let's see what it looks like with the edge thickness all the way up here. It's just pastel. Stroke detail. Yeah, so when I'm doing thumbnails as well, guys, for my YouTube videos, you'll notice a lot of the lettering on there has um, some filter effects on it. Oh, okay, that, I think I just found the winner. Look how cool that is. And so that's 10, that's 5, I gotta remember that. Let's just see what else I can... Ooh, that's sick. Okay, I think I got a winner. Smoothness, scales, rough. Launcher. I think there's 10, right? So what's the difference? 10. I mean, there's not that much of a difference going on there, I would say. I think there's maybe a slight difference. I think we'll just do that. Oh yeah, and you know, before I jump off too, you can even filter effect your actual known art, which is just kind of neat. So check this out. Yeah, you can do some kind of funky stuff to it. Yeah, that's kind of neat looking, actually. Sort of highlighted all my line work there, didn't it? Go to the cutout. I love that cutout because now we got more of that solid sort of look for the colors, right? It feels more, I mean, we see, let's say anime, for instance, you know, there's a lot of, for the shading, there's a lot of harsh lines in there, right? So if you have two shades, you got your base color, and then you would have your shade color. A lot of times it's like a harsh line that goes across it, right? Instead of being more of that fuzzy look that was like this, right? I mean, this, you got, see how it's all kind of blended in, right? Whereas if you were to go do it like this, it's not, but it still looks awesome. I love that look, right? I know a lot of people do, and it's very popular, right? And for good reason. I think for this particular picture, I kind of want to keep it looking like this, though. I mean, for a filter effect on it, I could always go ahead and do it afterwards and do different multiple versions of it too, right? If I wanted. But as it stands out right now, on just the way it is, I'm thinking that the original's gonna win it. I don't think a filter is really gonna make it better, per se, you know? But yeah, it is kind of cool like that. That diffuse glow is kind of cool. But it sort of did take away a lot of the shading in there, though, at the same time. Kind of would probably be cool as its own thing. Red highlight. I'm not gonna choose that. It just looks cool. Actually, that looks pretty neat. Oh wow. Oh, I found my winner. What do you guys think of this one? Huh? You got you? No? No? Really? Oh, that's sick. Look at that. That's pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that one right there. Oh, Jen, sorry. Have a good day at work. half-tone pattern. Wow, Chrome. You Chrome Dome bastard. So I guess, you know, so, whoa, hold on a second. Oh, all right. I guess in the end, if you guys are ever creating art on Photoshop or whatever, uh, even if it's not Photoshop, and you can actually have filter effects. And you feel like sometimes maybe the lighting isn't right or something's off about it. Don't be afraid to kind of go in there and play around with some of these effects, because sometimes there might be just one in there that might make your picture look absolutely amazing, you know. Um, and sometimes if it's very fixable without even having to use a filter at all to get your achieved look, and then go on in. I mean, it could be something as simple as fixing some lines or color or something, you know what I mean? Where you wouldn't even need to use a filter effect at all, actually. But yeah, here's our ending result. We got a name, thanks to Nicole, from Through the Veil Paranormal, or as Jacob Billet likes to say, through the... did I say veal? It's through the veil. Oh my god, did I actually screw it up? Jacob's the one who... Jacob Billet from Billet TV always says Through the Veil Paranormal. And it really, I don't know, it kills me every time. And I know she's probably cringing too. It's just, it's too funny. I don't know if he realizes when he says it, but it is jokes. Gonna do one last little thing. I want to, this bottom part is way too naked for me, so I gotta do something with it. We're gonna throw the name back down over here too. And if you want to change the color on it, all you have to do is go to enhance, and put adjust color. So we're gonna go into the hue here. So we're gonna change it up. Change it up to something that we think is gonna stand out. Sick. What do we think for this guy? He's got red up there. I mean, is it white? I think a white, just a white actually alone works quite well. And then I can hit up that with another filter effect just to give it a little bit more of a cool look. Let's see what we got here for this thing. Hey, that was a patchwork. You know what? I think if I go back to this one, yeah. Here we go. And there we have it, folks. Seek. Well, Nicole, I will be doing your animated picture there quite soon. If you have not seen what the little characters look like, if you know the channel D-Crack, he does a lot of reaction videos. You'll see his picture there. Yeah, I drew that for him there. I've been doing him a couple of other little funny little additions, little add-ons there to his cartoon character, like Halloween themed ones, right? I'll show you, for instance. See, Pennywise the clown. Yeah, so here's D-Crack as Pennywise the clown. I've also got him as two other characters as well for him to just kind of do whatever he wants with, right? And I always keep it as a PNG image here, as you can see. So this way, it'll give you free form of doing whatever you want to it, right? You can put it on top of anything. You can add whatever background you want to it, right? So let's say you just want a basic black background here. And there you go. No, you wanted a red background. Okay, no problem. Here's your red background. Okay. You got your own set background, you just want to put it over top of it, cool, right? You can even free it out. You can cut off the face if you want, you know what I mean, and just kind of take the face and put it like on logos or whatever you want, or do anything with it, you know what I mean? So you'll have free form of what you want to do with it. It'll be kind of fun. Now, I haven't been drawing those live on stream, but I have been thinking about doing it. They usually don't take too long to do, so that's kind of why. But I guess if I do like a series of them, that might be better. Yeah, anyways, guys, I think I'm gonna head on out because I need to go and run the store for Jen. I think I was supposed to do that a little bit ago, and hopefully it's not too late at this point. Okay, guys, adios.